And the actual handover ceremony is about to start in the convention centre. Derek Johnson is in the main hall of the convention centre. Derek?
Okay, thank you very much. You join us here in the Grand Hall of the CEC extension. We're at the back of the hall, but we're also just a few short steps from destiny. As you can hear, the preliminary manoeuvres for this historic handover ceremony are in full swing. What's happening at the moment is that the bands from the British forces are striking up 1 minute, and then the next, the bands from the PLA. They're either side of this rather big red stage that you can see here, and we'll tell you what's going to be happening a little bit later, but I'd just like to say that there are 4,000 guests packed in for this historic moment, representatives of the world's largest powers, foreign ministers, even heads of state. Now, up the top, you can see the top guests. I'm here. At the top, you can see a row of important dignitaries. There are also 5 chairs empty either side. That's where the principals from both Britain and China will be sitting. You can also see 2 sets of flagpoles. Now, on the right is the Union Jack and the British Hong Kong flag. On the left, the 5-star flag of China, and the SAR flag will be there later, because what's going to happen is that 1 minute before midnight, the Union Jack will come down as the national anthem is played, and on the stroke of midnight, the Red Star flag of China will go up, as will the SAR flag. Now, presiding over the ceremony will be Prince Charles, the senior member of Britain's delegation. For the Chinese, the chief representative there is President Jiang Zemin. Now, both will speak. Prince Charles before the British flag comes down, and Jiang Zemin afterwards. The principals on either side, if I can just make a note of it. On the British side, we will have Prince Charles, also British Prime Minister Tony Blair, the Foreign Secretary Robin Cook, the Governor Chris Patten, and also the Chief of Defence Staff Guthrie. For the Chinese, we have Jiang Zemin, of course, the Premier Li Peng, Chen Chi-chen, the Foreign Minister, also Vice Chairman of the Central Military Commission, General Jiang Huanning, and Putonghua, the SAR Chief Executive. At the stroke of midnight, he will become Hong Kong's leader, its first leader, and he will take us into a brand new era. I'm going to wrap up because at 11:35, the principals should come into play, and this historic ceremony will begin. Back to you.
The Union Jack. We are at the convention center. Prince Charles has arrived with British Prime Minister Tony Blair. And we're now awaiting the official ceremony to begin. Chinese President Jiang Zemin has just arrived with his loads of security men. Behind him, we can see Chinese Premier Li Peng and Putonghua behind him.
The 5-star flag of China, soon to be sovereign over Hong Kong again after 156 years of British rule here. You can now see the Chinese military band. Earlier we had the British one. Now 3 Chinese military band will play. They will be carrying the flag of China as
Chinese
the president.
Entering. Foreign Minister, Vice Premier Chen Chi-chen, Putonghua, Chief Executive Designate.
The 2 flags you can see flying there, the Union Jack and the flag of Hong Kong, over British Hong Kong for the time being.
Why are we clapping to the rhythm of the music?
The Chinese delegation is the biggest delegation in the event. Jiang Zemin and Li Peng, the 2 most senior leaders of China. And CH Tung, the chief executive to be.
There's Zheng Wannian, the vice chairman of the Central Military Commission, flanked by Putonghua and Chen Chi-chen, and here's Jiang Zemin again.
In a moment, the British national anthem, God Save the Queen, will be played at 1 minute before midnight, and the Union flag and the flag of British Hong Kong will be lowered. Then at the stroke of midnight, the Chinese national anthem will be played.
But in a minute, there'll be an honor guard formation and an honor guard salute. They're all
Solemn
looking
moment.
rather solemn, aren't they?
Looking rather tired as well.
So are we
Foreign
all...
Minister of China, Mr. Chen Chi-chen. We're just over a quarter of an hour away now for that historic moment for Hong Kong. This is Mr. Putonghua, the Chief Executive to be. So once the British flag and the Hong Kong flag are lowered, the 5-star flag of China and the Bohemia flag of Hong Kong will be raised. The Bohemia is symbolic of Hong Kong. Here's
the British
former
delegation.
British Prime Minister Lady Thatcher and her husband, Dennis Thatcher.
Britain and China have each invited 1,500 people to this handover ceremony. This is being held at the Grand Foyer.
And news just in, the Chinese President Jiang Zemin met with the British heir to the throne, the Prince of Wales, Prince Charles, at 11:05 this evening. Both of them are, of course, the principal for their respective delegations. The Chinese Premier Li Peng and Vice Premier and Foreign Minister Chen Chi-chen were also at the meeting, which was held in a VIP room in the convention center. Also there was the British Prime Minister, Mr. Tony Blair.
The handover ceremony being held at the Grand Foyer here. There are
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the handover ceremony for Hong Kong, held jointly by the Government of the United Kingdom and the Government of the People's Republic of China.
各位嘉宾、女士们、先生们，欢迎出席中华人民共和国政府和联合王国政府共同举行的香港交接仪式。
The principal representatives of the United Kingdom are His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, the Right Honourable Tony Blair MP, Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Robin Cook MP, Secretary of State for Foreign and Commonwealth Affairs, the Right Honourable Christopher Patten, His Excellency the Governor of Hong Kong, and General Sir Charles Guthrie, Chief of the Defence Staff. The principal representatives of the People's Republic of China are His Excellency Mr. Jiang Zemin, the President, His Excellency Mr. Li Peng, Premier of the State Council, His Excellency Mr. Chen Chi-chen, Vice Premier of the State Council, General Zhang Wannian, Vice Chairman of the Central Military Commission, and His Excellency Mr. Putonghua, Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region.
出席仪式的中华人民共和国的主要领导人有江泽民主席阁下、国务院总理李鹏阁下、国务院副总理钱其琛阁下、中央军事委员会副主席张万年阁下，以及香港特别行政区行政长官董建华阁下。联合王国的主要领导人有威尔士亲王殿下、布莱尔首相阁下、外交大臣库克阁下、香港总督彭定康阁下和国防参谋长格斯里阁下。
All please stand for the arrival of the principal representatives.
双方主要领导人入场，请全体起立。
British Guard of Honor, look out! British Guard of Honor, reserve!